Have you caught the travel bug? Don't worry, I have too. I'm Katie, a travel agent who specializes in accessible travel. If you love to talk all things vacations, with a little fun along the way, you should head on over to Katie Talks Travel, a podcast on Unmute Presents.
If you're looking for an application that will be persistent and definitely make sure that you either lie and mark things completed when they're not completed, there really isn't a tool to help you with that. Or don't forget about the fact that you have tasks that need to be completed, then you need Do in your life. Do is spelled D-U-E and is a pretty simple application. Once you install Do, you have an interface with a list of your reminders. There's a menu in the top left corner that you can use to access different parts of the application. There's an Add New Reminder in the top right corner, and when you hit the Add New Reminder, you can give your reminder a name. Now, the power of Do comes into the fact that you can set a due date on your tasks. And when this due date happens, it doesn't just push a reminder notification to your lock screen, but it will play a sound, which is configurable in the settings available under the menu option in the top left corner. And it also has some creative sounds when you add a new task to do. When you're browsing your reminders in the Do application, if you're using VoiceOver, you can simply flick down once to mark a reminder as complete and double tap, or flick up once to delete a reminder. When you're adding a due date to a reminder, you can add the time directly, or there's some cool features that you have that allow you to add 1 day, add 1 hour, add 1 minute. You can also subtract 1 day, 1 hour, or 1 minute while putting the task into the Do application. If I had one complaint, it would be that Do does not support natural language input. So I can't just say, edit digital bytes Saturday evening. I have to go and add the actual date for when that is due. However, if you're looking for an easy-to-use reminder application, check out Do, available in your App Store on Mac and iOS, also as an included app in the Set App collection.
Hey all, today I wanted to bring you a quick tip. They've added a bunch of new commands to Siri. One of them being restarting your device using Siri. This is pretty cool and has not been something you've been able to do in the past. So what you would do here is invoke Siri, say, restart my device. Siri will then say, are you sure you want to restart your device? You say yes, and it will restart. So here is a quick demo of that. Restart my device.
Just to confirm, you want to restart this device?
Yes.
Someone who shall remain nameless, at least for now, sent me a video about the new Raycon everyday earbuds. Since I am an earbud junkie, I have lots of them. And when I heard that these things talked, I thought, great, that's awesome. I'm buying them. So Amazon and I are forever friends, and that is exactly where I ordered them. And I just got them within hours. And that was really cool. So I am unboxing them here for you. I've actually opened the packaging just to see if there was anything hidden or anything hard to open and hard to find. What's really nice is that the packaging is fairly frustration-free. I really don't like Apple's packaging because I can barely get into it. So this was refreshing to be able to get into the package without thinking I'm going to tear my hair out or tear something up or whatnot. So there are several things in the little box. Obviously, the earbuds are here, and there are a few things in print, which I will find out what they are, instruction manual and such. And then there is a USB-C cord, one of those flat ones that's pretty tangle-free, which is nice. And then there's a little lanyard, which I have trouble installing those, and so I'll have somebody do that. It's a small loop. The loop probably is maybe 2 inches long when it is flat, and then the other part is about 2 inches long that goes into the case. Then you have a little plastic container of ear tips. And it's a good idea to feel this before you open it, because otherwise you might lose some of them. There is some print writing on the plastic. And so if you open it with the print writing upwards, you will find there are 4 pairs of earbuds of various, ear tips of various sizes. And so that's really great. So there's something for everyone. Then the case itself is a rubberized, sort of feels like kind of like neoprene rubberized case. And by the way, I did order the rose gold. There are different colors. I think there was red and black and white and blue matte, but this is the rose gold matte. So the case is kind of rubberized, should attract my dog and cat hair around here pretty well. But other than that, it's a nice little case, and it has that small, tiny little ring for the lanyard. And there's the USB-C port on the back. And then when I open it up, I have the flap of the case open here, and here are the earbuds. As was mentioned in the video that I listened to, these are more of an oval shaped earbud rather than one with a stem. And they do have a nice clicky button on each one of them. And so that is what you're going to hear. And so I am going to see if I hold one down and I hear that they are on. And so I am assuming that I would then be able to pair them. I'm going to actually put the other earbud in that I first installed the right ear. And now I'm going to hold the left ear. We'll see if that one talks to me as well. All right. No talking quite yet. I'm assuming that I will be able to go to my Bluetooth settings on my phone and pair them. After I do that, I will let you know how that little process went. But they did come up talking. Now that I've unboxed the earbuds, I've had a little bit of time to play with them, and there's a lot to like. When you power them on for the first time, after they've been asleep in their case, you'll hear them say that they're connected. If they've been completely shut down and you power them on again, you'll hear this little choir sing Raycon in 4-part harmony. Pretty cool. Then there are different modes that you can switch to depending on what kind of sound you want. For the left earbud, pressing and holding the earbud for a couple of seconds will cycle between 3 different modes: the pure sound, balanced sound, and bass. So the balanced will be just what it says, and the pure sound will be what they say is the most refined, and then the bass sound will actually boost the bass. You can tap on the right earbud button to turn the volume up, and you can tap on the left earbud button to turn it down. 3 presses of the right earbud will skip ahead to the next track, and 3 presses of the left earbud will skip back a previous track. You can activate voice command with the S Lady, for instance, if you're on your iPhone, by pressing the right earbud button 4 times. And I got a chance to listen to Beethoven's 5th Symphony because I thought it would be a good test with some orchestral music. And it sounded pretty good. I think I do prefer my AirPods Pro to this for this kind of music, but I really think that the 32 hours of battery life is very respectable. And so that's a really neat feature that you have with these, is quite a long playing time. You can also connect these earbuds to up to 2 devices simultaneously, depending on which one is providing audio for you. That might be a little tricky with our screen readers and other things, but it's really cool that you can do it. So you would pair these earbuds to the first device and then disconnect them through the settings of that device. Say it's your iPhone. And then you could pair the earbuds with your computer. And then next time you want to switch between the two, whichever one is playing audio for you will be what you're hearing. I have not yet tried that, but I think it's a pretty cool feature. Other things to note, they also have IP67 water, resistance and that sort of thing. So that's really good. But I think the 32 hours of battery life is great. The only thing that I wasn't really fond of is the sound that my friend reported when I called her. She said there was quite a lot of echo on the phone, as if I was in a room with, bare floors and walls and, a little bit of echo and reverb. So for phone calls, it may not be my preferred use case, but I think, like I say, for the battery life, it's great. And also the noise canceling is pretty good. The right earbud, if you hold that down, it will switch between the aware mode is called, and then aware mode is off. So it's either on or off. But they were originally $79 and I got them for $59. So I think for the price point and the nice long battery life, I think they're great. And it's really good to have another set of earbuds in my ever-growing collection. Thanks to Marty. Thanks a lot, Marty.